Welcome everyone to this Thursday night, just a bit outside radio show live on the air, Facebook, YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sharing the link, sharing the love. You got Mark, you got Keisha. Keisha, how's it going this fine NFL preseason opening day?
Hell yeah, you already know what it is. We fully 4-1-0 tonight. The Oriole Birds may be in Boston, but we got a party down at the bank. That's right. Tennessee is in town to take on our beloved Ravens. First preseason game of the 2022 season. And, since the Ravens is taking the field tonight, man, I had to call in one of my homies, one of the Jabo elite for tonight's show, man. Y'all, we got DJ Delight, we got Mike, a.k.a. DJ Delight, up in the building tonight. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, man. Hey, look, man. It's a wonderful day, man. I'm so glad to see football. Football is finally back. I'm so happy. I'm pumped. Let's go.
Hell yeah. And it's a beautiful day today, too, man. It's like the perfect night for a night game. Yesterday was off the chain. I mean, it was like a monsoon for real. And skies really opened up for the birds tonight, man. So I think it's a good sign, Mark. What you think?
Hell yeah. We had the storms last week, knocked me out of power. We had the storm last night. But they're smiling upon the Ravens today. They're like, opening day, good season ahead, just do it.
Hell yeah. So let's talk about the main event, man. Like I said, we got Tennessee Titans in town against the Baltimore Ravens. They've already announced that Tyler Huntley will be starting for tonight's game for the Ravens. And with Tennessee Titans, they are starting their rookie quarterback, Malik Willis. I believe he was selected by the Titans in the third round of the 2022 draft. So, he is behind Ryan Tannehill and Logan Woodside on the depth chart. So he's going to be looking to prove himself tonight against our beloved Ravens, though. So, Mike, how you feeling about tonight's game, brother?
Look, check this out. I got to be honest. I know the listeners out there listening, they so pumped up to see football again, but you got to be honest. Lamar Jackson's not playing, and all of our star players, it's not a real game. But it's good to see him out there on the field, though, So, I'm feeling good about the night's game. Would you say we got a 20-0?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we going to look good out there. I think we going to look good. All I'm saying is come through and let them birds fly. We going to do it.
Yeah, no doubt. Like Mike said, Mark, we are the official preseason champions of the NFL. So, man, what you looking for Tyler Huntley and the Ravens to do tonight?
Let me touch on that preseason streak real quick. Because last year I was all about it. The year before I was all about it. 20 games, that's awesome. But I'm tired of it. I don't care if you lose all 3 games in the preseason. We need a goddamn Lombardi trophy at the end of the year. That's what matters most.
Hey,
you right,
my man. Like you said, there's no morality victories in the NFL.
Exactly.
For real. So you either get the whole thing, or the whole season is a bust. For real.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the quarterback matchup. Tyler Huntley got some burn last season. We kind of did a quarterback shuffle with all the injuries and goings-on with the Ravens. And when it was time for Tyler to step up last season, man, he for real got the job done, and in a lot of games. Mike, do you think he's going to continue, this type of play tonight, and as well as in the regular season, should he get back under center?
Are you talking about a quarterback matchup? Is that what you say?
Yeah, between Tyler Huntley. Oh, look.
See how he is. Did you just say a quarterback matchup? Matchup with Lamar Jackson.
I'm talking about with Tyler and Malik, the 2 quarterbacks tonight.
Oh, man, ain't nobody talking about that. Let's talk about Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Against the whole league. Let's do that.
All right, well. Let's take another shot, yo. How you feeling about Lamar's chances this weekend, bro? This season.
This season, okay, check this out. Lamar Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Everybody know that. They talk about him on ESPN. Stephen A. Smith, they all saying something about Lamar Jackson. But this is my thing. He just needs a offensive line to be able to back him up, and if he want to shuffle and move, he can shuffle and move. But we also got to have somebody to throw at. What y'all got something to say about that? What y'all got to say about that?
Well, Mark, I mean, we were kind of pretty pleased. We were pleased with, the Ravens draft selection. I believe it was at guard, correct?
Yeah.
The great pickup. I mean, Mike was saying offline that the offensive line is so suspect. Are you thinking with the new draft picks that the offensive line got an upgrade, or that's always been a thorn in the side for the Ravens?
We gotta see them work. We gotta see what they gonna bring to the table. We gotta see how they moving for the at least first 3-4 games, right? Right, thinking 3-4 games. Let's see how they moving, how they shuffling, bubbling. Not preseason. I'm talking about the real season.
No doubt. What you feeling, Mark?
No, yeah, I agree. The preseason games, it's to get these guys on the field, actual game situations. We're not expecting, anything huge, anything that tells us about how the whole season's going to go. That's cool. I do wish Linderbaum wasn't injured. I know he's questionable, but we know he's not going to play. Just because he is that rookie, and the offensive line's always been a problem for the Ravens, going back to the last Super Bowl. But I'd like to see Linderbaum in there in game situations, but as long as he gets something in one of these next coming preseason games before the season starts, I'm cool. Just get him in there.
Hey, Mark, I'm sorry to jump in, but Mark, tell us who this guy is you're referring to. Who is he?
What's his first name? Tyler Linderbaum. He's the guard that they picked up in the first round of the draft. Highly talked about. Yeah.
Okay, so he's up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as far as the left guard position is concerned, I think that's kind of up for grabs. And a lot of people have been looking at Ben Powers, who has been taking a lot of snaps in training camp, along with Ben Cleveland and Tyree Phillips.
Yeah.
Out of the three, Mark, who do you think is going to be taking this job?
Oh, taking center?
Left guard.
Oh, left guard.
Ben Powers, Ben Cleveland, Tyree Phillips.
I'd like to see Cleveland step up. He came in so hot and so talked about last year, and then he got that injury and just kind of didn't do much last year.
Yeah, and the eye has been on him as well, because I believe that he's missed a couple of practices due to failed conditioning tests and whatnot. So, a lot of people have their eye on him and hoping that he comes out and plays a great game tonight.
He was a beast in college. We need him beast out for the Ravens.
Yeah. But it really seems like the offensive coordinator, Greg Roman, I don't know how the hell he is still around. Seems to favor.
Don't even bring that up. Don't. We never.
I'll bring it up. We're gonna have to bring it up. It seems to be favoring Ben Powers, but since we're talking about the offensive coordinator and the offense, man, I think one of the most exciting points of tonight's game will be between the wide receivers and the running backs, man. We got some nice young bucks as far as the wide receivers are concerned.
Yeah.
We got Jalen Moore, who's been doing good, who can really complement Bateman and Duvernay. We also have this Tyron Wallace, who's been doing pretty decent during practice. And, I really don't know too much about Benjamin Victor. Have you heard much about him, Mark?
No, I haven't heard much about him.
Who you got your eye on the wide receiver position tonight?
He's been talked about a lot. People have talked about him last season. I want to see James Prochet make some good moves. There was talk about him being released. I'm like, come on. We need those experienced wide receivers. He's only been in the league a couple years, but he's got that time with the Ravens.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that Prochet will be the number 3
Yeah.
The number 3 man when it comes to wide receiver, along with Bateman and Duvernay.
And we haven't gone out and signed like a big name receiver like we have in the past years too.
Yeah. I was hoping that we would get that done in the off season. It just didn't seem like that thing is going down. For real.
There was talk a couple.
Go ahead.
There was talk a couple days ago about OBJ being a fit.
Man, I am not entertaining anything that has to do with Odell Beckham Jr. I don't mean no harm, yo. And honestly, even if he was available and we had opportunity, I would not. I mean, I don't want him.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like the team could benefit from some additional veteran leadership, from somebody that's, you know, been to the postseason, someone who's about the game and less about himself. And, you know, I just don't, you know, I'm all about the intangibles, Mark and Mike. You know, I talk about it all the time.
Yep.
And when it comes to that, you know, if Odell Beckham has a bad game, or if he doesn't get his amounts of attempts or whatever, you know, it could be a problem. And honestly, with the type of offense that we have, we don't have to be pass heavy. You know, I mean, some people want to see Lamar throw more. I mean, I'm more of a if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of person. You know, and I feel like we have a pretty unique offense. But you know, what do I know?
But that's not all. I mean, to go off the script a little bit, I'm sorry to go off the script, but I'm like, what? I want to ask a question to you and Mark. What do you think is missing? What is missing with our Ravens? Like, I mean,
Anquan Bolden.
Ravens. I love
Anquan Bolden. And Anquan Bolden like player. I can't say it enough.
A competent offensive coordinator.
Oh yeah.
We need defense. Come on, bro.
Defense. You know, our defense continues to
bring back Ray Lewis and Terrell out of retirement. I'm done. I quit.
Ray Lewis will be out there with one bicep and one knee, yo.
Damn. We can't do shit.
I mean, I haven't. Okay, I mean, I really haven't had too many problems. I mean, you know, my thing has just been the offensive line, and you know, I would like to see that strong across the middle receiver that we used to have in Anquan Bolden. But you know, I mean, Mark, I mean, what do you feel like? What do you feel like the Ravens need at this point?
I think they have plenty of talent. They have that young talent. They need to define it. Like Bateman's expected to be number one. Like, put an exclamation point on it. He needs to be that receiver everyone wanted out of Hollywood Brown that Brown just never showed up for.
We don't want to talk about that because they got rid of Hollywood Brown. I don't know why, but I mean, come on, bro. But go ahead, Mark. Sorry to cut you off.
He needs to show that speed. He needs to show that breakaway that's been talked about, and show that he can be the number one.
And let me just go back to Mike in Hollywood, man. You know, I was just talking about, you know, attitude and cohesiveness. And let's not forget that, you know, Hollywood is a little undersized for his position.
He is. He's little. He's
you know, he's basically like a Rod Tidwell, yo. And if you ain't out there making miracles happen, yo, we had to get rid of your ass.
But guess what? He was dropping that ball. He dropped that ball a couple of times, and I was at the screen. And I said, I ain't gonna say it.
See, I'm not even mad about that because everyone drops balls, and like if you look at the stats, like he actually wasn't like that bad. But
not when you wide open, Mark. You wide open. There's nobody there.
What pissed me off about
Catch
Hollywood?
The ball.
What pissed me off about Hollywood was all they talked about was his speed. He's fastest guy in the field. Then why is he getting chased down and blocked by people? Like he never was able to escape people.
He's too small, man. He's small, yo. I mean, I just can't stress it enough. Like, he was not a prototypical wide receiver.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I mean, the best thing he had going for him was that he was buddies and in cahoots with Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
And like I said, unless you making miracles happen like Rod Tidwell, they used him as a little bargaining piece. And, you know, I really wasn't mad with it. A lot of people were upset. But, I wasn't really mad with it. And, I mean, that Bama went out to Arizona and made it the Arizona 500 and got herself locked up for speeding. I mean, he ain't all the way there. That's not a good way to start off with a new team, you know.
Hey, the Ravens got a number 1 pick out of it, too, so I'm not mad
at it at all. I can't be mad at that. Let's talk about these running backs, man. We got J.K. Dobbins back. You know, he did a little something last year. Justice Hill did a little something. We shuffled around with the running backs as well. You know, there's a couple of guys out there that we'll be looking at tonight. Most notably, the Ravens signed veteran running back Mike Davis.
Yep.
And
Okay.
And I guess they are hoping that he'll have that intangible as far as experience is concerned and be able to take on, you know, that role, that Ray Lewis-like role with the Young Bucks. How you liking that Mike Davis pickup, Mike?
Man, I just want somebody to come through that line and just knock everybody over. Like, what happened to those running backs?
Yeah, well, we got Gus Edwards back as well.
Oh, man.
And Mark, we lost Gus Edwards last year due to injury, right?
Well, I thought Gus was injured this year again, too.
Is he not playing tonight? But he was playing tonight.
Is he? Because I thought he got injured in
like. Good to check up. Just double check that.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let the major superstars play tonight. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We pumped up. It's cool. It's pumped to be Ravens fans and we pumped up. But I'll be very curious of who they're gonna put on the field tonight. I really will be.
All right, Mike. Well, here we go. You said you wanted to talk about defense and who's gonna be cracking heads, man. We got. Let's talk. We want to talk about some outside linebackers. Some folks to go with Caius Bowser and Jabo and Owe. I mean, man, we got some. I feel like we got some hitters.
Don't forget about Terrell Suggs. Terrell Suggs is out there too.
Hey, Mark, you almost got me with that one.
Whatever Mike's been smoking, I want that.
Hey, Terrell Suggs is somewhere trying to not catch the monkeypox, you know. Oh, man. Mark, who do you have your eye on as far as defense is concerned tonight, man? I mean, I really don't know too much about this Titans offense. But, you know, like I said previously, we hang our hats on defense, man. So, who do you have your eye on tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we got Justin Houston back. We got Owe, like you mentioned. Owe was like the star last year, the rookie.
Yes, he was. He had a fantastic season.
And as much as it kind of pains me to say it, but I want to see Patrick Queen show more growth. Like, I was so hyped on him for the first couple of years, but he just kind of stagnated. And I need to see him be that Ray Lewis.
Hey, Mac, is Patrick Queen, is that the MLB position that Ray Lewis used to play? Is he playing that position?
The middle linebacker. Patrick Queen ain't playing middle linebacker, is he? What?
Was that what it is?
Isn't he like kind of like that hybrid outside inside? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of like all over the place.
Yeah.
But he does. I mean, he does have the potential, like you said, Mark, to take that Ray Lewis like role.
Yeah.
On the defense, man.
I think he can do it though. He just needs some milk.
Oh man! All right, so well, we know it's the preseason game, right? they're not. They always said that the preseason be kind of dry, not much, not many points being scored. Offense is trying to figure things out. Defense is trying to figure things out. New players, you know, they're going to exercise all of the options when it comes to backups this evening. Mark, I'm going to ask you first. I think you're going with the Ravens tonight, but are you expecting a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game this season against the Titans?
Man, you never know with these preseason games. It could be like 130 to 90. It could be 3-6. I think they are going to want to show some explosiveness on that offense, even if it's like the practice squad guys, just to show that. Especially quiet fans on the whole Greg Roman thing, so they'll want to throw it, they'll want to air it out, and get those running backs those reps too. So I think we could see a decent score, like I don't know, 35-27 or something.
Yeah, you said 35-27.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn, Mark, that's like 2 games.
Who's got 35? Mark, who's got the 35?
Oh, the Ravens.
Ravens 35.
Okay.
I mean, hey, man, that actually might die. It's feasible. It's feasible. I mean, you know, Tyler Huntley has scored 4 touchdowns in a preseason game against the Washington football team last year, and he also did it, if folks remember, against the Green Bay Packers in Week 14. So, I mean, hey, they might be able to hit that 35, you know?
Yeah.
And we all know that, you know, Tyler Huntley can use his feet like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Mike, what you looking for? What you think the game is going to be? What's your prediction for tonight?
I'm going to say it in 30 seconds. Hopefully I can say it. But you got the wrong person to ask the question. Because
oh, Lord.
I mean, to be honest with y'all, man, I think the Ravens gonna come out. We gonna win. We gonna win this one, only because it's a preseason game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
You don't have the starters. We're not in there, and you can run in a bunch. I mean, come on, man. We gonna win. We gonna win. But I don't think it's gonna be no 35. What Buck talk about? He crazy. I'm gonna be like Stephen A. Smith. You crazy? Are you crazy? What the hell you gonna make no 35 points? How they gonna do that?
Hey.
With the bench? Man, come on, bro.
It's preseason. You got paper thin defenses out there.
Nah, but seriously, I think it's gonna be. I think the Ravens will win, but I don't think it's gonna be as substantial. It's gonna be it's gonna be a tough game because I mean, I want to see my starters. That's all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shoot. I'm also going to go with the Ravens tonight. We're going to keep that preseason win streak going. I'm going to go to a tune of 28-17. Man, I mean, I feel like, you know, to kind of piggyback off of what Mark said, you know, Greg Roman's got to get this thing, you know, off and running off top. You know, even though the starters aren't out there, the Tennessee Titans have kind of been the thorn in the side of the Ravens as well. It would be a great morale booster for all the youngins that we have here if we could get out there and stomp a mud hole in their ass, man. So, you know, I'm going with 28-17 Ravens.
28-17? Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to
got
for
it
the
to like
fam.
4 field goals and a safety.
That's not bad, though. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, Mark, do we have any comments on the feed tonight for the Ravens score?
Say it again.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, Mark, you got any WTF moments of the week?
I don't have a WTF, but I have like a feel good.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to end it like this or what.
Yeah, let's do it, because, you know, it's almost game time, baby.
Yeah, I know you saw it, because I saw it on your, your Instagram story.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to show this clip real quick here on Facebook.
Oh, awesome.
Or not on Facebook,
Oh.
on YouTube. We'll play this here.
I think I know what it is, and if it is, I'm glad you're showing it.
Yeah, Little League, Texas versus Oklahoma, I believe. And, as you saw, the young man took a hit to the head, scary hit. And you know, you hate to see anything like that happening in sports, but he walks it off, he takes it. That slow motion shows really like how close it got to the rim of the helmet too. Like it could have gone really bad.
Yeah.
But the pitcher, he was shaken up. He was really.
He was more than shaken up. This kid was devastated. Like he was clearly crying and not trying to like show his face. Like the first time I watched this thing through, I mean, I literally gasped because I was just like, oh my, I mean, it's bad enough when we see grown men, take a pitch to the helmet in the major league. I mean, when you see the kids do it, it's a little shocking. It's a little more shocking and jarring to you. But go ahead and finish out the story, Mark.
In that show, Sportsmanship, it just showed. Kid comes off first base and just embraces the pitcher. Didn't even look like he said anything first. He just grabbed him. And, then you saw him like whispering and saying it's okay and everything, and just.
You talking about when the guy hit the person in the face with the ball? Yeah. That was I saw that.
Yeah. And I'm glad that they allowed him to come off of first base and kind of console the pitcher because. Like you said, Mark. Yeah, it was a good show of sportsmanship, and it was good for the youngins to see, man. And even in the spirit of competition, it's good to have that empathy. It was good that the base runner was able to empathize with this guy, even though it was his opponent, and was able to walk over and console him, man, because he didn't mean to do that. He didn't exactly, but there are a lot of adults out there that don't have that kind of humility, man. Yeah, and I hope a lot of people learn from that, for real.
Right. Not just in sports, but in life, period.
No bullshit. And that's why I posted that joint on my story, man.
Yep.
Let it be a lesson to all of you. But, as we said, this is all we got for tonight, because the game is going down in less than 2 minutes. We're going to get on up out of here. Baltimore, you know how we end this show.
But hold on, Keisha. Keisha, before you go, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, and Ed Reed are playing tonight. Just make sure you get that out there.
Baltimore spread love, y'all. We are still in the midst of a pandemic, and they done sprinkled the monkeypox on top. Therefore, continue to wash your hands and wash that ass. Hey, man, I'm Keisha. That's Mark and my man Mike in the building. Hey, my man, hey, Mike, you know how we do, man. You got to throw up that 4 and say, woo! That's all we got for y'all tonight, man. Y'all enjoy the game. This is Just a Bit Outside. Peace.